I have a 10% chance of stuff. Yeah, I up my mic volume.
Mm.
Hey, Yuri, say hi to my husband.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Yuri. How you doing?
Wait, let me get my headset real quick.
Just like you don't know how to play this either. Well, I kind of know, but based on my joined these two guys, but I still just play and fill in a fill space. Basically. 60567.
Yeah.
Yeah, 60567.
I can change for the blue one. I'm trying to figure out why my headset is not working.
I don't see myself either. It's waiting for you. I can see you. I can see Althea's character. I see Yori's character, but I can't. Yeah, and I'm waiting for. Yeah, she doesn't use it. Yep, yeah, now I'm in, and you're in now too. That was weird. Both of us was like waiting until I leave out and came back in.
Sorry, I'm back. I was helping Revo. He had to back out and then come back in.
Muted. Sorry, Michael. Yeah, I'm muted. Code is 60567. Sorry about that. I forgot to unmute. How are you doing tonight, Michael? You're welcome to join. We're waiting on you.
We might have even a full lobby, especially if Kirby comes in.
Oh yeah. We actually might.
Why is this not using my headphone?
I don't know. Maybe did you change it in the settings?
Change your audio source for on this.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
So, did you not have a lot of business tonight, Althea? You got home early?
Well, we had some. However, last minute I find out that my coworker tested negative this time for the you-know-what, and was able to actually come back to work today. So he let me off early.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, GC, how's it going? Long time no see. that's good. That means you're gonna get a little bit of break, right?
God, I hope so. I'm so loopy right now.
We're just waiting for Michael to join, and then I guess we can get started. There he is. He's got the same thing going on where, like, I don't know if he should have been able to choose a character or not. Okay. Yeah, you deserve a nice long vacation after that.
Yeah. Does anybody else want to join, or should we start and maybe somebody?
I think we're ready, unless GC's gonna join. I don't see anyone else in the chat who's actively said they want to join, so I think we're good.
Alright, Revo just needs to click when ready.
Just waiting on Revo.
Just did.
Alright, for anybody who's new to this, we each get cards, and we have to figure out who done it.
Yep. Oh, I should put this on the left side. Always do that. Uh-oh. Broke it. There we go. Alright.
Just a reminder, not everybody has 3 cards and not everybody has 4.
Oh. What a twist.
Well, you know, when you have a full party and all the cards are dealt out, everybody has 3 cards. But because of the fact that we've got 5 people instead of 6, the cards are going to be a little uneven. Some people will have more cards than the other. So we have to take that into account when we are going through our checklist and on our check sheet.
I can't see. Oh, there it is. I was about to say I can't see my mouse. It's gonna make it hard. Let's see. So I have to. Which one am I? Okay. Alright. There we go. I wonder if you can turn off like where it automatically exits stuff out, if you can turn that off. Or where it check marks things.
Yuri, how you doing over there?
I'm good. Waiting for my turn. Oh.
Just don't forget to keep track of everybody else's turn.
Yep.
You can learn a lot from other people during their turns.
Wait, aren't you Rose? Who's Rose then? Althea, are you Rose? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. I was taking my sweet time choosing which room I wanted to go to.
Yep.
Nicely done, okay.
Mhm.
Dude, if Yuri wins this and this is her first time ever playing,
That'd be funny.
That would be funny as hell.
That'd be so funny.
Yeah.
I'd have to buy her a beer, and I don't even drink beer.
I
That's
don't.
hilarious.
See? It wouldn't benefit either of us.
That'd be just a waste of your money.
It is a waste. It would be a waste.
Who am I waiting on?
You continue or?
Michael?
Yeah,
It was Revo.
Is Reba?
I was waiting for them. I was waiting for it to pop.
The plum.
Thanks for monitoring chat, by the way, Reba. Appreciate it.
Thanks for what?
Monitoring chat. He said, please like and subscribe in the chat. I said, thank you for monitoring chat, Revo.
No problem. Yeah, that. Yeah, see if people say hi, you know. And behave.
Yep. I don't think I'm gonna be very good at this tonight. I just feel like my brain's not in the right space for it.
Dude. And you were saying earlier that it would be a good thing for you that my brain wasn't in this.
Yeah, I know. And then I realized, oh crap, neither is mine. Like, I'm having to think really hard.
What's with these names? Mustard, peacock, plum, rose, scarlet.
I don't know. Ask Hasbro back in the 50s.
Yeah. Probably because they represented the colors, like they're close to the colors. So it's easy to say Mr. Mustard and like look and see the yellow thing and like make the connection between those.
Yeah, but like, Yori, have you ever seen the like 1980s movie?
No. The one with Tim Curry? I
Oh,
know
it's so
of
good.
it. I've never watched
Yeah,
it.
it's so good. You never seen it? Oh, it's so good.
No.
Funny as hell. You
Yeah.
have to see it. If you get a chance, you have to see it. It is a hidden gem. It is very
Oh, I love Tim Curry. Don't get me wrong. Like, I would see it just because of him. It's just I never really got time to, like, I never really got around to watch it.
you have time
But-
this week.
I know, right? I've been playing
Yeah.
Pokemon, okay? Yeah, well,
You can play Pokemon and watch a movie at the same time.
I've been freaking breeding Pokemon, even though Nintendo started doing refunds because of the disaster of it. Oh, gosh, funny.
Well, here's the thing. Isn't it on Netflix? And you still have Netflix, so
Oh, it's on Netflix?
I think so.
Where's my phone?
Oh.
Hey,
yeah.
Pudge! Pudge against women. Oh, welcome to the Peach Farm. Thanks for subscribing. Do you hate feminists too? Let's see. What do I want to pick?
No, I put Clue and the first thing they give me is Clueless.
Darn. Darn it.
What? Why'd you say darn it? What? Who's making an accusation? Oh no. I thought somebody else was making an accusation. It was just telling me to end my turn. Okay, never mind. Man, my brain is just not in it tonight.
Nobody else can make an accusation on your turn.
Yeah, you can only make it on your turn, right? That was dumb. I told you my brain's just not working 100% tonight.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I completely missed somebody's card.
Oh my gosh, really? We're gonna call this round a practice round.
Tell me about it.
We are gonna call this a practice round because my god, I have not been playing right at all. I don't know what is wrong with my brain tonight. I know I really need a vacation. I'm really excited to have tomorrow off work because my brain has been working really hard. So...
Dang it, Chica, I'm not getting very far in this because I keep getting your cards.
She must be the one with 4 cards.
She, me, and Revo. If you click on the icon of each person, like if you click on Scarlet,
Oh,
click
you
on
can
Mustang,
see? Oh.
you can
so
see
it's
how
not
many
a
cards they
secret.
have.
Ah! So it's not like
It
a
is
super
not
secret
a-
thing.
No,
Okay.
not at all. And it shouldn't be, because if you let's say you were playing this game sitting down with everybody, you'd be able to count how many cards they were holding.
That's true, that's true. Tis true. Everybody keeps rolling 10. That's weird. Different
Better
person.
than today, guys.
I can't usually add up dice that fast in my head. Decisions, decisions.
Decisions are hard.
Wow. Did I tell you my oven broke Monday?
Yeah, right after your microwave broke. What are you supposed
Oh, my
to do?
microwave's been broke for years. We just never bothered to replace it. But since we had someone out here to look at the oven, we also had someone come out and look at the microwave at the same time. But yeah, we just bought a microwave to put on the counter and just haven't used one over the stove for years now.
Nice.
But they were supposed to come give us a new one tomorrow, so we'd have one in time for Thanksgiving, which is really lucky because a lot of them are back ordered. And they ghosted us today, so we don't know if they're gonna come tomorrow or not. They never gave us a time. They said they'd give us a time today, and they never did. So
The bar.
we might not have an oven for Thanksgiving. I guess it's not that big of a deal. I probably will go to other people's houses for Thanksgiving anyways, but...
Well, you know, you can get an, I told you that you should get, one of those slow roasters.
I have one, yeah. I might be using that until we...
No, seriously, I'm going to be using mine to make a slow roasted ham.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, you can get it at any, place like Walmart, Kroger's, you know, whatever. I definitely, I mean, absolutely recommend that to you. Because if you get, like, let's say the brand Oster, it comes with a rack inside it, like a metal rack, where you can put something on top of it and you can lift it out. Or you can put oven bags in there, and you can make stuff in oven bags and keep it neat and tidy. So, it has, the Oster brand has a dial on it, so you can cook it like 250 for like 4 hours, 500, you know, you can change the temperature on it to change the cook time.
Right.
So, absolutely, go get yourself a roaster, because even when you get your oven fixed, you can still use that bugger anytime you want to travel.
Oh,
Or
yeah,
let's
that's
say
a
if
good
it
point.
happens again, I mean, because all it needs is a plug-in. So
Right.
if you get yourself a generator or something, you can plug that in anywhere.
No, I might have to go do that or get like a convection oven or something. I have an Instapot, so I can use that to make it like chili and stuff at least.
And there's one on Amazon. It's an 18-quart red roaster for like $40 at Target right now.
Oh, that's cool.
It's not Oster though.
Man, I just like I don't go with anybody. Mr. Plum gets me every time.
Just thinking how nobody had suggested Rose at all until now.
Alright, that's interesting.
Alright. Yeah, so I might have to go get a convection oven or something until who knows how long it's gonna take at this point.
Halo, did you show him a card yet?
I did.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering because I'm like,
No, I just did show him a card. I was also taking some notes here, so.
I gave you a link to
Oh, thank you.
it has some reviews on it. 85 reviews, and they were positive.
Awesome, thanks.
If you want to scroll down on that page when we're done, obviously, read the reviews and see what these people say about it. You can also take a look at the products.
They're similar.
Stuff.
Yeah.
It's not Oster, but apparently it's quite similar to mine,
That's cool.
and it's only $40.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
So, yeah.
That's pretty good.
And one of the pictures shows an entire turkey in it. I know that's not something that you do, but size comparison to show you how much.
Well, yeah, if you can fit a whole turkey, I can definitely fit like a turkey in it. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Turkeys are a lot smaller than actual turkeys. They're about the size of like a turkey breast. So.
Right. Yeah, so that's what I was trying to say, and I said it kind of poorly because I'm a dope, and my brain is broken tonight.
If I see that I can pick it up in your zip code. If I order it tomorrow, you want to go pick it up for me?
Har 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 har. That's not even my zip code. I don't know why they keep bringing up Mesa.
They do that to me on Walmart.com too. I always have to change the store because it's always like a store that's like an hour away from me, and I'm like, why are you giving me the zip code? What is happening with Mr. Plum? Is he making a guess? Michael!
Are you asleep?
See, are you awake? We got 6 people watching. Woo! It's a good night.
And for once, I'm actually not watching.
That's good, because that'd be stream sniping.
No, no, I mean, like, even if you're watching just the chat, like Revo, that still counts.
Oh, that's true. So how long does it take to do a ham in, like, one of these things?
Depends on a couple of factors. Besides the fact that, you know, how big is the ham, what temperature are you wanting to slow roast it at, and we're looking at trying to get ours done within about 6 hours of starting.
Mm-hmm.
Because by the time that we're done with it, it should be falling off the bone. That's how succulent it should be.
Right.
To put it mildly.
Succulent.
Well, I mean, some people don't like the word moist.
What is it with the word moist? Why do people not like it?
I don't know. Moist. So,
Moist.
I think
It doesn't bother
depending
me.
on the way.
I know
Depending on the way it's said.
Oh, he said his game
Moist.
froze.
Uh-oh.
So
Well,
we might
so-
have to restart. I
Yeah,
told you this
so
was a
what-
practice round.
Alright, we're gonna quit this and restart. This was a practice round, guys.
I told you.
Michael, go ahead and shut the game down. I just quit it for everybody. I'm starting up a new lobby for us all.
Okay. Join game.
So I just quit.
It's okay. It's not like you did it on purpose or anything, did you? Alright, let me know when you have the code. That's okay, we all wanted to restart. That was a practice round.
6, 6, 2, 8, 1.
2, 8, 1. 6, 6. Helps if my focus is actually in there. 6, 6. 6. Why won't you let me type? I'm just joking. It was a joke. It was a joke, Michael. It was a joke. Let's see.
Well, how was the practice round, guys?
Practice round was great. Feel free to join back in, Michael, if you want. 66281.
Yeah, you're free to join. You know what? Stuff happens. It's fine.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
You've played with us successfully many times in the past. Maybe you just need to reset the game or the platform you're playing from.
Yori, that character is so cute. Okay, I might change my
I
character
take it
then.
Yori bought the extra pack.
I guess
I just have the XP Sherlock Holmes one because I just have to have it. Hello, it's Sherlock Holmes.
Miss Vampire over there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Look at my character.
It was like that. Oh my god.
Anybody else in the chat want to play? You can join real quick. It's 66281 is the Play with Friends code. Are you a big Sherlock Holmes fan, Yori?
I lost the what?
Are you a Sherlock Holmes fan?
Well, at least for the newer like Benedict Cumberbatch Sherlock, I
He's a
watched
Benedict
the movie.
Cumberbatch fan.
Oh fuck it.
Okay, well maybe you can explain Benedict Cumberbatch to me because I think he is just flat out ugly. Like one of the ugliest dudes I've ever seen in my life.
Actually, no. I actually like Martin Freeman as Watson. I just don't know why, but he is my favorite character.
Okay, my attraction to Benedict Cumberbatch is because he, I think it was the Jimmy Kimmel show or something, he did one hell of an impersonation of my man, Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman. Oh yes, I remember that video.
Alright, everybody ready up? We're waiting on you, Althea. Was it Revo that time? It was Althea that time.
I was waiting in case somebody else wanted to join from the chat.
Oh,
so, hey.
no. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I never understood why Benedict Cumberbatch. I mean, he's okay as Khan, I guess, even though I think...
Cumberbatch.
Yeah. Cumberbatch?
Batch.
Cumberbatch. I think he's...
B-A-T-C-H, it's Batch.
Curb Stomper.
I think he's so ugly. I don't understand why women fawn over him. I think the same thing with the guys from Twilight. I think they're both really ugly. I don't understand why they're so
Well, Jacob
popular.
looks like he's a llama face.
He does. Well, you know what the thing with Jacob is? He looks like my stepbrother. Maybe a slightly more attractive version of my stepbrother. So like, I'm already repulsed by him because he looks like my stepbrother. So.
Yeah, no. I'm more interested in Stefan from Vampire Diaries than I would be.
I've never seen Vampire Diaries.
Not half bad show for the first few seasons.
Let's call him Curb Stomper.
Curb Stomper. What do you call him, Curb Stomper? Wait,
To
Jacob?
annoy me. To annoy
Jacob
me.
or Benedict Cumberbatch? Cumberbatch.
Think
That's
like a
really
batch
hard
of
to
cookies.
say. Cumberbatch. What is he? So Revo, you call him Benedict Cumberbatch? Curb Stopper.
Just to annoy me.
Is that the only reason why?
It's
Liar.
funny.
But why Curb Stomper? I don't think I get it.
He's making fun of the name.
It's basically you can't pronounce it, so I'll pronounce the next word that kind of.
Curb Stomper, fair enough. I get it. I call him Cumberbach. Sounds better.
Yep, Battlefield Curb
Sounds like
Stomper.
cucumbers. Cumberbatch.
aside from Benedict, I think it's a good take how they did it in the modern times for Sherlock. So I
Yeah,
guess that's
I think that one was treated appropriately for modernizing it.
Did you have you read any of the books? Any of the Sherlock Holmes books?
No, reading is hard.
Yeah.
Are you a teacher, Yori? Yori, are you a teacher?
I
No,
said
I'm
reading is
not.
hard. I said reading is hard. I was making fun
She
of it.
agreed with you.
It's hard. I work as a secretary in a
That's
school.
still a lot of reading.
Hey, yeah, you do.
It's bad influence on the kids. Either way.
Oh God, the kids already have enough bad influence at home. Jeez, the crap I see it. It's ridiculous, but.
I love reading. I can't believe you guys don't like reading.
I like reading enough, but I have to have the mindset to be in a reading mood.
How do you...
I've read one or two
use that as
Sherlock
a weapon?
Holmes books in my time.
One or two whole books? That's all? What were they?
One of them was the Hound of the Baskervilles. I'm trying to remember the other one, but the Hound was like the most common, most popular one that I.
Yeah, I read The Hound of It was required reading when I was in high school. I read The Hound of Baskervilles. So I think that's the only Sherlock Holmes book I've read. I didn't really like it.
And yet you accuse us of not having read more.
Well, I read lots of things. I just didn't read The Hound. I just didn't read a lot of Sherlock Holmes. I also didn't claim to be a fan of Sherlock Holmes. So.
Well, they did the Hound in an episode.
I read all of The Hobbit and all of The Lord of the Rings. I don't even like that series. So.
Ooh.
Just saying.
No, I was just screwing with you anyway.
I'm on the last book of the Southern Vampire Chronicles, which are really good. So much better than the TV show. So much better than the TV show. I've been reading those for a few years now. Probably since the pandemic started. There's 13 books altogether. So much better than the... I don't know what happened with the ending of True Blood, but it like really went off the rails. Very different from the actual book. Okay, wait, who guessed that? Okay, Mustard guessed that and Peach had something, okay. My turn. Oh, I like my little vampire piece. It's cute. Seems like something Althea would use.
I do like the vampire one. There are just other ones that I like more.
Let's see.
Why does she look like she's saying, like, get it? Get her!
I was just saying, it seems like you would be a crossbow user.
Totally be a crossbow user.
Yeah, definitely.
You guys heard me ranting about having to do fucking close-up combat.
Wait, close-up combat in what?
In the Assassin's Creed Origins.
Oh, is that why you got desynced? Because you're having to do close combat and you kept getting killed?
Yes.
With a level 17 armored guy. I got desynced by this prick 3 times. Level 17 versus me, a level 24, and he kicks my ass. And because of the close confines, I can't even dodge properly. Hell, there are better dodge mechanics in Horizon Zero Dawn than there are in this one. So putting me in close quarters where dodging is hard, and then you stick me in an area where I try and dodge backwards and I hit an invisible wall because there shouldn't be one there. Yeah, he killed me 3 times.
Am I waiting for something?
Me.
Yeah, you have to wait until everybody gets them marking their cards.
Oh.
Yeah, and me to reveal your card because I was ranting about the game instead of...
Oh. Yeah. Assassin's Creed is like cray-cray.
I liked
Cray-cray
Assassin's
this
Creed
morning.
Origins. I liked it a lot better than Black Flag. I didn't like Black Flag at all.
Oh, I'm the exact opposite. I love Black Flag. I am not as big a fan of Origins. I just don't like how they did the RPG factor on it. I don't like that it's much harder to defeat an enemy. Like I said, I'm not an up close and combat type of player. If I can stealth kill them, I'm better for it.
See, I'm the opposite. I love close combat weapons. I am not good at stealth. I'm really just more like I want a hammer and I just want to run in and bash everything.
And that's probably why you like that one better, is because of the fact that you can just run in there like a and then bash its head in. But me, I'm the stealth player. If I can long distance it, if I can hit it with a crossbow or a bow and arrow, or if I can stealth up behind it, man, you should watch me. You should see me and how I do some of that stuff. I love stealth. I see it as a puzzle or a challenge. That is the stuff that I love.
Right.
Waiting on Yuri.
No.
Oh, did he freeze up again?
Oh, we're gonna have to restart again. We might have to just play without Michael if he froze again.
Yeah, if he froze again, then we're just gonna have to start and we're gonna have to say no tonight because we gotta be able to finish a game.
I hope not. Is that who we're waiting on? Yeah, Mustard.
What?
Yeah, Mustard is Michael, right?
No, Mustard is Revo.
Me, and I already clicked OK.
Oh, okay. Then we must be waiting on him. I guess you can't. Can you not tell who's done with their cards?
It just shows me that Althea is showing me the card, but she still has that little check mark. But she already showed me the card.
Yeah, so we must be waiting on Michael to ready up. Because everybody else
Yeah,
is...
somebody needs to press continue, I guess, or...
we're gonna have to start over again. Isn't that crazy? Black Friday deals now start before Black Friday?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay, continue with AI. Okay, we can work with that. We can work with that. Oh, poor Michael. I'm sure he wants to play. He's never had that problem before. I wonder what's happening now.
I don't know, and I wish him the best until he can play next time with us.
Anybody know what he's playing on? Like, platform he's on?
I don't know. I think he plays on mobile. They might have updated or something. Wait, who's guessing now?
AI. If
So-
it's got a question mark next to the name, that person is asking who is asking who,
Okay.
what, and with and where.
What when?
You got a new phone, so probably it's not working well with that new phone.
Sounds like you downgraded. So...
Well, it's all right, Michael.
Sorry, Michael. What kind of phone did you get, Michael? Yeah, I also feel like Origins like filled a desire I've had since I was a child to be an Egyptologist after seeing Mummy. So I liked it for that reason as well. Yeah, you left. Nobody else left. So, I think that was another reason I liked it a lot.
Don't get me wrong, I like Egypt as well.
Uh-oh.
I am just struggling with, look, I want to be able to do my stealth. It's not that they made it harder to stealth, but like, it's not realistic for me to be able to stealth, and then when you come up against a very very high level character, let's say they're not even really all that dressed up or armored or whatever, if I jump down on them from above, I should be able to one-hit kill them just because I've caught them off guard. I've never, even in Syndicate, I never had to deal with an air assassination without actually being able to finish them off.
Right.
It's like you're putting a blade into someone with the whole body weight falling on that shit. That guy should be dead. That's
Especially if you're like slitting
unlike.
their throat or something.
Or I should be able to put an arrow through their skull and one hit kill them, no matter what their level should be, because that is realistic. And let me make this clear. Assassin's Creed has always been about trying to make it fairly realistic. Historically accurate and somewhat realistic. Even let's say, the Apple of Eden exists, that's not realistic. The Animus exists, that's not real.
Right.
But as far as the game mechanics go, you shoot somebody in the face and they're gonna die.
Right.
And I'm not trying to be nitpicky at all, but it's just really frustrating because I spent more than 4 hours at that one hideout before I got desynced the 4th time, and I decided to say, you know what, screw this, I'm over it. You can ask Revo. I yelled. I was like, F it. I'm out. I'm on the Nope train, heading out from F thisville. I put Wiimon on and one-hit kills just to get this one area out. And I'm not much of a cheater. I like to play my games legit. But when I can't even get through something that is 7 levels beneath me because of one MFer, I'm underwhelmed with this game.
I like Valhalla too. Valhalla is pretty good. I'm sorry.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm going to finish this game, and honestly, I'm probably going to play this game again because it's still better than Syndicate on some levels. But this does not really remind me that much of an Assassin's Creed game. Like, one of the reasons that you had synchronization points was so that you could reveal parts of the map that weren't there before. What's the point of going into a zone in Egypt and having the entire map open up for you without having to hit a synchronization point?
Yeah.
That's just simple nitpick. Sorry, I can stop ranting about the game now.
Oh no.
Why does
Oh no.
it look
What
like
happened?
the nurse?
Oh.
Why does it look like the nurse is trying to do a karate position?
I don't know. That's a good question. Cause she's in the amulet. She's doing like some kind of magic voodoo with the amulet.
She's standing like the flamingo or heron stance or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. She has an amulet, and like I don't know what it is for you guys, but for me it's an amulet. And I was like, how do you kill somebody with an amulet?
So it's even funnier for me. I'm using the Western pack, so it looks like a whip.
That's
Oh
awesome.
wow. Mine is a blowpipe.
Strangely enough, that's even funnier.
That's pretty
Imagine
funny.
a nurse using a blowpipe.
That's pretty funny.
To me.
Okay, a rope, a whip, a blowpipe, and a freaking amulet. What map did you use, Halo?
I used the vampire one.
Ah. You should try the Egypt one since you're so into Egypt.
I think I will. Okay, let's see.
Yes, it's me with the I don't know what and the I don't know where.
Let's see. You don't know what and where?
I was making a joke. Who are you waiting on?
Alright. I never played Odyssey. I don't know
AI.
if Odyssey is any good or not.
Huh?
I didn't play Odyssey. Did either of you play Odyssey?
She's working on it right now, but I haven't yet played it. I'm playing them in order, so Odyssey is next for me.
I kind of like Odyssey. I chose the guy even though the girl is technically the main character. But
So much to unpack here. Yeah, I didn't play Odyssey. I didn't play the. I'm kind of playing them like I play Resident Evil, which is in like random orders to make no sense whatsoever.
I'm using a guide because I want to get like the best ending. I don't really care. I just like the storyline, so I'm using it just to get like the best ending
So
possible.
do you try to do all the side quests and stuff when you play, or you just play straight through the story?
I do the side quests. Although the story was like, oh god. After I commented on that, like I was crying like a baby. It was ridiculous.
Aww.
It had a good story though.
I would have to start from the very beginning because I have to start from the very beginning because I not played the first, like I haven't played the first Assassin's Creed. I've only played Black Flag, Origins, and Valhalla, and Valhalla is the only one I played all the way through. Because Vikings.
I know there's a special on Valhalla. I might get it soon. So annoying when you want to go to a certain place and you can't.
Yeah, that's part of the challenge of the game. Especially when you're almost there, you think you're gonna be able to hit that spot, and then somebody drags you to another room. That is
Why?
Because it's annoying. Because they can. Because they have to figure out where, you know, who did what anyway. So yeah, that's the thing. Anytime you choose a suspect in a room, it drags their character there.
Yeah, just to get you, just to make the game a little bit more challenging is why. There she is with that karate stance again.
And if one person's strategy could be a complete and utter dick, is if they think that that person is trying to get to a specific room, they could purposefully drag that person to a different room just to F with them.
Just to screw around. How dare ya?
Not that I do that because I'm too hyper focused on my own thing and I keep forgetting that.
I just want to know who killed the guy and how.
Tensions are so high. Tensions are high.
Tensions are high. Scarlet.
Watch me get like a 2.
And the hardest thing to discover is the setting, the room.
Yeah.
Halo, I think you and I are at the same point.
I just saved you some trouble then.
No, I already knew that step. I got to this point before.
I'm debating what I want to do here.
Wait, hold on.
By the way, Yori, yeah, building a PC right now. I'm still waiting for parts. Hopefully, I'll get it in time for the winter sale. Well, what do you call this? It's the autumn sale right now on Steam. Do not expire.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, when's the
I'm
autumn
like
sale
getting
end?
it. Uh-huh. So excited.
Mouse is in the wrong place.
Moment, I'm still checking on some stuff here.
Just in case White's character, like, oh, it looks so funny. She looks like off with your head.
Green's turn.
Why are we all at the bottom?
Oh!
Snake
Oh,
Eye?
thank God it didn't put me in the middle of freaking nowhere.
No!
No!
It'd be funny if she's wrong.
Yeah, no thank you.
I don't. Is it that? No. That's so weird.
Good game, guys.
Aw, better luck next time.
Do we have time for another round, or are you ready to go?
I mean, it's up to you guys. I can go another round, but I probably need to take a break and get something to drink. I'm not working tomorrow, so I'm
It would
good
be a
to do
good time
another
for
round.
all of us to take a break, because I could use a bathroom break.
Alright, let's take a break. And then we'll come back and do one more round.
Okie doke.
Alright, be right back.
getting it. It's
Alright,
kind of
back.
weird because I thought that it wasn't check market. It wasn't like doing the check mark. And then it ended up being something that was all check marked for me. So I was like, then it must not be that one. So it kind of confused me on that end.
Right. So what happens is when you go through the people, it'll automatically red check anything that if it skips for a person, it'll automatically red check everything in that column that the person was skipped for, because it automatically recognizes, hey, this person didn't have any of the 3 cards that you put out there, right? But then it won't automatically check anything for you because that person is only revealing the card to one individual. So you have to then kind of figure out, okay, so this could be a question mark, so this person could have this person could have that. It will only automatically green checkmark anything that is automatically revealed to you. So like when you chose an item that I had and I revealed that card to you, it automatically green checkmarked it because it knew that was the one. But I still could have had other cards.
Yeah.
Of that same thing. So just because I select one card out of the 3 that you chose for me doesn't mean I don't have multiple of that. So then you wouldn't want to put like a red check mark on the other items just because I chose one.
Yep. Sometimes I try to keep up track with what people guess too. Because it's not always a great indicator of what they have, but it can kind of give you a hint as to what they have or don't have. So,
For example, let's say I had the knife, or whatever, dagger, whatever you want to call it, and you chose plumb the knife in the study. Well, I already know that I have the knife. And let's say Professor Plum answers with one of those. Well, then I have a process of elimination, and I have a bit of information you don't have. You know which one that Professor Plum has, but I know specifically which one he doesn't.
right.
One time last hand, I can say this now because, the game is over, but one time last hand, somebody, I don't know who it was, but somebody chose an item, or somebody chose out of the 3 of them. I had 2 of them.
Oh, so you knew for sure.
So I knew for sure exactly the card that was revealed to that individual because I had the other 2.
Gotcha.
So that gives me a little bit of a boost on something you guys don't know.
Right.
Because while the person who knew who was revealed the card, they may know that Professor Plum or whoever had that card, but they don't know that I have the other 2, so he couldn't possibly have had them. So not only did I know what that individual knew, but I knew what they didn't.
Do we have a code for the next game? Is it right back?
Right here.
I'm assuming Reva is back, so yeah. Or do you want me to create a code?
Alright.
I'm doing
Can
it
you
now.
hear me?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Are you going to do the Egypt one now?
I am doing the Egypt one.
92036.
92036. Nope. I got that wrong. 92. No, wait. Oh, I just not typing anything. 9. Why does it do this? 92036. There we go. I need to choose a character that's in keeping with the one I'm doing too. Let's see.
Meadowbrook is a good one.
Yeah, is that who I picked?
No,
Duchess. Duchess something. Duchess Orchid. What? Hey, Kirby's here. Oh, it's gonna be a real battle now.
Oh boy.
Get your wits about you, Kirby's here. Alright. It's all ready.
What do you think of the Egyptian one so far, though?
I love the intro music. Who decided that's how Egyptian music sounds, by the way? Where do you think that came
I
from?
don't know. I don't
Hi,
know.
Kirby. How are
Possibly
you doing?
It was sounding like this kind of in the Mummy.
Yeah. But, like, who decided? Who decided that's how Egyptian music would sound? Don't cheat, Kirby. Don't watch the screen. Pop out the chat. Oh, I need to go back to top left so I can see.
Yep, just make sure the chat is fully on the screen so you're not seeing anything for an advantage. That goes for all of us who might be.
You might have
possibly
just
watching
seen all my
this.
cards for all I know.
Say what?
You might have just seen all my cards for all I know. So...
We had Michael in here earlier, Kirby, but his phone was screwing around with him.
yeah. I'm sorry, Michael. I'm sorry.
We tried.
I love the Egypt music. This is great. I can get into playing this map. I'm so glad they're on sale today, so I can stop playing with that drab, like, mansion one over and over again. Moriarty. Is Reva Moriarty or mustard? Or green?
Mustard.
Oh, you're mustard, okay.
Yori is Moriarty.
Oh, you're Moriarty. Yeah, okay, that makes sense because this is from the Sherlock pack. It's a great name, Moriarty. Alright, let's see. Yori. So did I ever tell you about my Game Boy Advanced? I was just talking to someone in text about this during the break. So, my aunt got me and my brother, my full biological brother, a Game Boy Advance for Christmas. But my stepsister and my stepbrother and my half-brothers didn't get one, so we were the only ones who got one. And so my half-brothers are twins. I don't know if you know that. My half-brothers are twins. But my Game Boy Advance showed up broken under one of my half-brother's beds. And he swears he didn't break it. And so I asked one day, last year at Christmas, I asked who broke my Game Boy Advance, and everyone in the room, all my siblings, said not me, except for my stepsister. So I'm like, okay, so my stepsister broke it. I've always been so salty, because the only thing I ever got to play on there was Golden Sun before it got broken, and I never got to finish it. I was just thinking I need to get it ROM'd so I can finish playing it.
I remember playing that while I was in the army. In 2003, 2004.
Don't we have a copy of that now?
No, we returned it because it was broken.
Aww.
Yeah, we bought a copy recently from a vintage game store. And retro game store, and yeah, it would not save a game.
Aw, that sucks.
But I remember beating Golden Sun 1, but I didn't get to beat Golden Sun 2.
I was so salty about not ever being able to finish that game. I remember it being really good. It's like kind of like Final Fantasy 7 or like Final Fantasy games, but it seemed to have a good story and stuff.
You can go back and try and get it now from a retro place.
I haven't. Well, so the only retro place I know of anywhere near Atlanta is in Athens, which is like a 3-hour drive away. Don't want to drive that far. So, but I was always so salty about that. Okay, let's see. But was it good? Was the ending of the game good? Because I never got to beat it.
It's a good. I don't remember how it ended, but yeah, it was a good one for Golden Sun 1, and then you get to take your character over to Golden Sun 2.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. You can bring your character over the Golden Sun 2?
Yeah, you can transfer your game. It's just, it'll say that, oh, you have a Golden Sun 1, so you want to take a game over? So yeah.
I just linked you to
cool.
a Yelp page that has a bunch of possibly old used games in your area.
Oh, really? Yeah, send it to me. And the only one I know of I follow on Facebook, but they're like all the way out in Athens.
I don't highly hold on, give me a second. Another option you want is a lot of game cartridge purists hate is if you go to eBay and look for replicas, they sell cheaper.
Oh,
they'll
replicas.
play the game, but they're basically they just basically get a blank cartridge
and
that has a battery on it, and then reprogram it to any game they want.
Or you could just do an emulator like you've done.
Yeah, well, that's what I was talking to my friend about doing. He's gonna send me a ROM for it. So I sent him a bunch of my physical games, and he was sending me ROMs in exchange because we're planning on moving. I didn't want to like move them all, so he bought a bunch of my retro games from me because he's big into collecting them, and he sent me a bunch of ROMs in exchange. So
you know, if you got yourself a Raspberry Pi, you could turn it into a massive emulator, and then you could put that into your capture card, and that's how you could do some streaming with some stuff.
Yeah.
And that way, in case you lose your PC or if something happens to the hard drive of that, you've got it on its own PC, which is a Raspberry
Right.
Pi.
Oh, okay, it automatically did all that for me. I've thought about doing that. I've actually thought about, like, not now, but like after I get moved, starting to just rebuild my collection and actually learning how to do board repair so I can try and repair the cartridges myself. Because I'm sure a lot of those cartridges, I had so many of them, I'm sure a lot of them didn't even work. But I could just start curating, like selectively curating a collection and like actually try to board repair them.
All of my old cartridges work. I just had to
Clean them?
get a, well no, I had to get a specific bit for the old Game Boy ones because the old Pokemons used a lithium battery in order to keep the game up, and the battery finally died on them for a while, so like you couldn't save them properly because it required the battery to keep running on low power or whatever. So I just went in there, popped it off the soldering thing, you put in a new battery and used electrical tape.
Nice.
But hey, following a tutorial, that was actually pretty beautiful, so.
I've been watching people do board repair. It doesn't look hard. You just need a soldering gun and some flux and some wire, and you can solder everything back together if it gets corroded. So, I actually love watching board repair videos. Have you ever watched board repair videos, Riva?
Yeah, I do.
I love them.
For a while there, Riva was actually doing a small hobby where he was building his own Bluetooth speakers.
That's awesome. Did you finish them?
A few. I made a few. The hard part is getting the charger. I bought special batteries for them, like a really large 18650 batteries. I think that's what they're called, but they're larger versions of AAA's. And it's hard to connect them to a charger where it'll charge and plug them in. I for some reason I can never get that to work. But if I plug them in, just USB, they work perfectly fine.
What made you decide to start making Bluetooth headphones?
It's hard to do. It's easier just to make a box speaker.
So you decided to do it because it's hard to do?
I've seen, the thing with YouTube is whenever I watch YouTube and it's like, hey, that's something I can do. YouTube is very tempting when it comes to doing stuff,
Yeah.
Starting a hobby.
No, YouTube does make it look easy. Let me see. I'm just double checking to make sure it like marked everything. Yeah, I watched. You watched Lewis? I can't remember what his.
Lewis Rothman, yeah.
Yes, I love Lewis Rothman. Yeah.
Yeah, he repairs mostly Macs, and heavily criticizes Macs for being so expensive yet full of problems.
Yeah, I love Lewis Rothman. I heard he's moving. I haven't watched his videos. I saw a couple he posted where it sounds like he's planning on moving out of New York City because they audited him and gave him a hard time.
Yeah, he's been having trouble. He's been moving. He's been getting a new place set up right now. So, and I haven't seen him do board repairs in a while. It's mostly just opinion videos, but he's still cool. I just I think he's gonna get ready to do it again once it's all set up.
Yeah. Well, like you said,
it's fairly difficult to do because a lot of the times when you're putting together a board, you have to have very dexterous hands to do, especially with small circuitry.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to do the perfect soldering, like where it's all nice and flat and not, no solder ball, like it's not easy, and it helps you have a big magnifier.
Yeah.
Glass, yeah, lens in front of you.
Yeah, like a microscope or yeah, that would be the main. I think that's really the most expensive part of doing board repair is like, especially on MacBooks, you have to have like a microscope basically to do it. It's not quite as big of a deal. You could probably get away with the magnifying glass for like NES cartridges. I think for Game Boy Advance cartridges, you probably need a microscope. I haven't seen the inside of those, but I'm guessing you probably would. So yeah, it seems like it'd be the most expensive thing. But yeah, so I wonder, do you know where Louis Rossman's gonna move to?
I need to watch his videos again. I don't know exactly what he's trying to do right now.
Gotcha.
And yeah, I don't know if I don't think if I can do like actual chips. You need a heat gun for that, and yeah, I'm not experienced for that type of thing with using moving chips around like regular resistors and capacitors. I can do.
Right.
A lot of times I watch his videos, just making fun of like how crappy Apple boards are.
They really are. I mean, they really are kind of useless. MacBooks, when you think of, they're so expensive and you can't even game with them.
Nope. They're very. I don't know what trick Apple does. It's like they specifically make it so that it's good for video editing and picture editing, art stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're very good at like prioritizing stuff like that. However, if you for anything else though, they're garbage. And I hate that they update the hardware, like the software so much. Like Mac will update and then make sure that you after 2 or 3 upgrades to the or new what do they call this,
operating systems.
Yeah, this what they call operating systems. After they upgraded that, your Mac is useless after like maybe 3 years.
I have a 2011 Mac iMac that still works perfectly fine, but it's so slow. And there's no reason for it to be slow. It's running the same stuff it ran in 2011. I haven't put any new software on it. It's just they updated it until it just basically won't run anymore. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, if you ever take an old MacBook to an Apple store, it's like, oh, okay, let me help you fix that. Okay, here. It's $2,000 for a new Mac. That's the fix.
Yeah, pretty much. So Mr. Green asked that.
And yet you can make
So-
a 10-year-old desktop for Dell desktop and make it run Windows 10 just fine.
Yep.
Hey, I'm not 100% Windows fan. I think Windows has other problems too, but the one thing about it is you can still run it on old enough hardware just fine.
The only Mac you like is with cheese. Hi Mandarin, how's it going? Let's see.
Even that's why I don't have an iPhone. Hey, though, it's just that they make their planned obsolescence way too quick.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, yeah, you can't really expect a 2011 computer to run great, but I do actually have a 2011 laptop that I gave to someone, and they like check their email with it and browse the internet on it, and it works just fine. So I have a 2011 laptop that works perfectly fine, but a 2011 iMac that just will not run at all. So yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And you know what I don't like about Apple too is I don't like being trapped in that ecosystem. Like, I want to be able to use Amazon Music instead of Apple Music if that's what I want to use. I don't want to have an Apple device to be able to listen to music. I hate that ecosystem that you're trapped in, and they won't let you make decisions about what services you want to use because you have to use Apple's.
Yet their fans swear up and down on them, and they give them their money every year.
Yeah. Oh, go buy a new device every year. Trapped in that electronical desert.
Need to figure out a way how to make what's called a Hackintosh. Basically, make a basic non-Apple hardware, like just a regular tower computer, and put Mac hardware on it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever made a Hackintosh. I've done the other way, where I put Windows on a Mac, but I don't think I've ever made a Hackintosh.
Nowadays, it's a little harder because you just gotta make sure you bypass all the updates and stuff, and that way
Yeah.
Apple doesn't detect your hardware. It's like, hey, wait a minute, you didn't spend $5,000 on this.
You can't have our free software. You didn't buy our hardware. Apple did keep the Dell away. I gotta tell you, I like Dell, and I've been buying Dell for a really long time, but my boyfriend bought a Dell laptop, and it didn't even last a year. I was like, well, I guess that's the last time we're buying Dell laptops. I still have a Dell PC desktop, and it's working great, but that'll be the last time we buy a Dell laptop. So...
One thing I like about Dells is that they make a ton of them.
What do you mean? Why do you say that?
Okay, Dell, or even HP, like these companies would make lots of office desktop that would they would be put on eBay for like $150. You can make a cheap gaming PC out of them.
I see, yeah.
That's what what I gave to Thea when we first met. I got her a Dell desktop and converted it into a gaming PC. That's how she got started.
Dell, hate her electronic music.
I think no, not Dell. I gave her an HP. I think it was an HP. Never mind, it's an HP.
Ooh, HP. You know what I really missed? Do you remember when Alienware was actually its own brand? And they made really good laptops. Remember that?
Yeah, before they were bought up by Dell.
Yeah. They made really good PCs back then. They're so expensive, but they were really good. I gotta say, I bought my my Alienware in what 2021, I think. It's like right during the microchip shortage, and really is almost cheaper than buying all the parts and building it myself, which is why I made the decision just to buy it instead of building something. So great for Office, not for StarCraft. Yeah, I use it. Well, I will admit I use a Mac for work, but this is mainly because everybody else I work with uses a Mac, and the PC they gave me is garbage. It's not that they can't create great. That they offices can't benefit from PCs. It's just the PCs they give people in offices are terrible. So if you have a pick, you pick a Mac. So I didn't learn anything.
I just use like hunt. I normally just would hunt them down on eBay for if they're like at least 4 years old. I was gonna give Yori one of my spares, but it's gotten way too old for anything for gaming. Granted, I could try to test it again, see what I could do with it, but I'm just gonna build her one.
Oh,
but
that's nice.
You get a decent Intel i7 4000 something, and I can make it into just put enough RAM and put a decent graphics card in there, and you're good to go. You got it. You got a 60 1080p gamer.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm just numb because of all the technicalities. I'm like, oh, I don't even understand most of this stuff.
Yeah, that's why I'm pretty quiet too. I don't
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, I try to keep it as simple as possible. Trust me, I haven't.
No, you're not.
I'm like, I love you very much for doing it. I'm like, but you can ask.
Sorry, I know. Trust me. I try to keep it simple. So I haven't said any real jargon or real actual parts. I
couldn't even imagine hearing the real stuff like.
Yeah, trust me. If you think this is technical now, but if I actually use any technical terms, it's gonna make, it's gonna be difficult.
I'll be like, okay, I'm gone. Like I'm running. I'm like, ooh.
So this is why I stick to. You just get an office computer, put something in it, and then boom, you got a gamer. That's it. That's as simple as that.
Mandarin says any more than 4 letters, I'm out. Any more than 4 letters, he's out.
What are we waiting for?
I don't know. Not sure.
I think PSI joined us, didn't he? I saw his name on the very beginning.
This Games Workshop place is pretty close to where I live, but it is all tabletop games, which I don't play. It is not retro games. There are lots of tabletop games around Atlanta. Like, they're really popular around here. I've never been into them. I like board games, I like retro games, I don't like tabletop games.
Halo, is there anything that you need to do?
Anyone need to continue? Or...
Do I need to do something? Oh, do I have to show something? Is it my fault?
You were
I don't know if it's green. It's showing something to mustard.
No, I've marked everything and.
No, it's my. And I'm the one on. I'm just waiting for someone to finish checking a card. Maybe you got a card?
No. Oh wait, do I? Wait, so that was you who went. You're Mustard?
Yeah, Mustard.
Or no, green went.
No, I'm on.
Well, green showed
Or-
something. Green showed something because he's highlighted on my card. I don't have any
Right.
of these cards.
Right, so somebody has to click OK. I think it was green. Maybe he stepped out to go to the bathroom or something.
Or did we lose green? Was that Kirby? Is
No,
green
he
Kirby?
said. No, he said PSI Gamer says who is not pressing continue, so he's up and running.
Somebody didn't press. It's not me. You can look. Like I'm not. I can hide my cards real quick, and you can look. I'm not the one who didn't press continue.
Can't anything either.
Is it you, Kirby?
For me, it only shows me that, like, Mustard is still asking Green for the car. So it could be that either I got frozen or something.
How can you tell that? It does have a question mark above my name, but I'm not sure why.
Because you were the one that asked the question.
Oh. Is it waiting for me to do something then?
Wait, who's Mustard?
Me.
Right.
And I'm just waiting too because I click continue. Someone showed me a card, got it, hit continue. I'm waiting for to finish someone to finish up, and then I'll end my turn.
I don't know. I don't know what I need to do. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Kirby's not able to hear.
PSI says answer me in chat. What's happening?
I don't know. It's like to continue.
And you're not frozen, so is the game bugged?
I don't know. It's been so long. I forgot. What did I even...
I'm hitting enter, so I thought I had to hit an in turn somewhere.
Somebody's not hitting continue. It's
Yuri.
gotta be Yuri.
Yuri, can you click on stuff, see if it's you're frozen or not?
Yeah, I'm clicking on everything. I'm sending Althea like a quick screenshot that shows what I'm watching. But there's nothing. Like, I don't have the continue at all.
And you can still open your cards, right? You click on your cards and it opens up?
Yep. I open all of you guys' cards and everything, you know, like the amount of
click on
cards and
everything
everything.
we can click on. Do you want to end it? We can start over again?
Do we have time to start over one more time?
I mean, I can go however late you guys want to go, so...
Yori, are you getting tired or do you want to try again?
I'll give it a this one just because I've been like all day today. But at least I can get the hang of the game.
That's fine. We can call it a night if you guys want. If we can't.
I'm good to go for another round if you are, Halo.
I'm fine with it. So... I can go however late.
You said you were leaving, Yori?
What about you, Rebo? Do you have to
I'm
work
okay.
tomorrow?
I work tomorrow, but I'm okay.
Around, I'll mute myself just a moment. But I'll go one more round.
Okay, 84039.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. It's on me. What did I do? What'd you say?
He said it was just a weird thing. It didn't seem to be screwing up for any particular one person, but the whole thing just kind of went kaput.
84069.
84039.
Or 39. I doubled it. Ugh.
84039.
I keep typing it in, it doesn't type in. Why does it do that?
Do you have your number locked hid?
No, it's like if you don't delete the text out first, then it won't let you type in. It's dumb.
Is Kirby trying one more time with us?
I don't know. Kirby, are you gonna try to play again or no?
He typed it in Revo typed it in chat for us. Yori trying another character from there.
I thought Yuri was gonna leave.
He said she was gonna try one more time.
Like a slow mode on keyboard, yeah. Okay. You know, GameStop still sells like the retro games on their website, but they don't sell them in stores. I guess we'll wait like a minute, and if nobody else joins, we'll just go ahead and start. Do you want to add AI if no one else joins? I left. Sorry about that. I want to make sure I had the Egypt one picked. Peach. I guess I'm a peach. There we go. Oh, there's Kirby. I think.
No, that's computer AI.
Oh, is that AI? Okay. I think you can go ahead and start it. I think we lost Kirby. He didn't say anything in chat, so I give him plenty of time to. Because there's what? GameStop? There's tons of GameStops. I love the music. I love the music in the Egyptian one. I just want to know who decided this is what Egyptian music sounded like. Brunette. His name is Brunette?
That's funny. I can't pronounce the first part of it.
Wait! Kirby, we started already. Where'd you go? Do you want to start over for Kirby? I love the mummy.
Alright, one more time. One more time.
Alright, last time, Kirby. I'm almost done my drink. Usually my second drink. When I'm done with that, stream ends.
73626.
Wait, what?
73626.
Wait, I think I quit.
I know, but Kirby came back.
Okay, 7-3.
73626.
73626. Kirby, where'd you go? 76326. I got it wrong. 76326. Nope, saying incorrect.
73626.
73626.
Yes.
Go Scarlet now.
73626.
In your off time, Yori, you can try and practice.
Brendan
these
Fraser
and see
just-
if you can figure it out.
Yeah, Brendan Fraser's kind of having a career comeback, which is awesome.
Oh hell yeah, he deserves it.
He really
And I
does.
love the fact that he's basically saying "fuck you" to the Golden Globes.
Just waiting on Kirby. And there he is.
He looks poofy now, though. I mean, that happens, but he looks
I gotta
poofy.
remember, it's my fault with Kirby. I didn't type it in chat.
Revo did.
That's true, Revo did. Love the Mummy though. I think we all collectively agree we love the Mummy. I haven't gotten Revo's opinion on the Mummy, but it's been coming up a lot lately. The Mummy's awesome.
One and 2's good. 3 was okay-ish to me.
Oh, I finally get to go
I won't
first.
even watch 3 because of the Rachel McAdams Aunt Viv.
I think I watched 2. I think we talked about this. I think I watched 2. I definitely didn't watch 3. So, just because I usually think sequels suck.
1 and 2 though, I could watch 1 again. I think I'm gonna have to watch 1 again. Just for shiggles because I love it.
Did anyone watch though the Tom Cruise remake of it?
No.
I did.
How was it?
I did. I did.
They tried to make make it too serious. I never saw it, but just the vibe of it was. It's like make an original. You know, don't try to like revive the Mummy with that.
Yeah.
Well, they changed the Mummy to a woman too. Like, who was that supposed to be? Like Cleopatra, or what?
You're sounding rather distant, Yori.
Yeah, you sound
Because
far,
I'm
far away.
doing-
Cause she is far away. I think
I'm doing something new.
I think is Yuri Scarlet.
Yeah.
Was like a reboot. I guess it wasn't technically a remake. It's like a reboot of the Mummy.
Yeah, that reboot can go.
I guess Brendan Fraser's was a remake as well. I guess that's fair. But
yeah, but
like,
his was actually good. Well, here's the thing: the original Mummy, way back when, was kind of just a love story without really being a horror. We're talking back in like, what was it, the monster era of the 30s and 40s or something like that. So it wasn't. It was like the old monster movies of the Roaring eras, but it was definitely not like an action-oriented movie. They didn't really have movies like that back then. So when they came back and said, "Let's do a remake," they were only basically taking the premise and doing a remake of that. Here's a good analogy of what this is like. Take Washington Irving's story. I think it was Washington. The Sleepy Hollow. The original story of the Sleepy Hollow. All it is that Ichabod Crane was a schoolmaster who heard of a headless horseman, haunting the town. And it was really all a prank by a guy named Brom, because Brom wanted to marry the lady of the story. And Ichabod Crane just kind of went off the rails and disappeared after that. Who are we waiting for?
We're waiting on Yuri, I
Halo, I
think.
guess.
No, I'm
Yuri is
waiting.
showing Halo Smith a card.
She hasn't shown me a card.
No, I'm frozen. I don't even see where you went or what you said.
Okay, so it was Yuri last time.
I guess so, because yeah, Yuri's supposed to be showing me a card. I think we just need to call it a night. This doesn't seem to be working.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, wait.
wait.
There it is. She left.
Okay, she got
Yeah,
booted.
No, yeah, I closed it. I was like, what the heck is going on here? But
Well, you can stay and at least chat and maybe watch the stream for a little bit if you'd like.
Yep.
My husband is already getting ready for bed, so I'll probably just head out too.
All right. Thank you for at
Good
least
night.
playing with us. That we got one game completed.
At least we got a game, yeah.
Nice talking to you.
Bye.
Bye.
So, like, okay. Then you have the movie Sleepy Hollow in the late 1990s, where they took that one little story and they completely expanded it into its own murderous plot, which I think was actually a really good decision on their part. I absolutely adore that movie. But that's kind of what The Mummy did with the original. It took this one baseline story plot and then wrote a story around it. So they kind of reinvented the wheel with that remake.
Yeah. Yeah, and well, so here's the thing too. Like, people say that about like that and Wizard of Oz, but like, no one was alive who was alive when the original Mummy came out was still alive or young enough to care about the new Mummy. Or when it came out.
There
was
was that
a lot
too.
more space between like Mummy, the original Mummy, and the Mummy remake with Brendan Fraser. A lot more space between those two than the Mummy with Brendan Fraser and the Mummy with Tom Cruise. I mean, there's a lot more space.
I'm not really counting that as the reason, though. I don't really, because, okay, yeah, that is a small factor, but I think that's the minor factor in what made The Mummy so successful. The fact is, most modern audiences, they did want not just the action, but they wanted a good story. This story, in its iteration as of Brendan Fraser's The Mummy, did not exist back in the original Mummy. It didn't go down like that in the original Mummy. It was more like a mummy love story or something like that from what I remember.
Yeah, I have to watch it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Okay, I just looked it up. The Mummy was 1932. And the plot is just really about Imhotep coming and assimilating into modern society, the love story, and Imhotep's immortality is ruined, and that's pretty much it. But it doesn't look like there was any actual action.
Right.
I mean, it was probably a much slower pace. The plot is maybe 4 small paragraphs long. And that's it. And it was only an hour and 13 minutes long as well. So you have a movie that has a very baseline plot. Hold on a second.
Well, it's the 1930s too. Like, was it even a talkie or was it a silent film?
Oh, they had talkies by that point. I think
I
Wizard of
think
Oz
they
was
did, but
earlier than
silent
that.
films were probably still popular in the 1930s. Interview with the Vampire is a great movie. Did you watch the remake? They remade that recently.
Which one?
They put a nice little twist on it. Interview with the Vampire. You know they remade Interview with
No.
the Vampire. They're making a TV series out of it on Netflix or Amazon.
I'm so tired of the TV series being made out of stuff.
But have you seen? Do you not know anything about this remake?
I didn't really like the original anyway.
You didn't like the original Interview with the Vampire? Well, then you probably
No.
don't care that they replaced Louis with a black character. A black actor.
Oh god, it's that thing again.
So we're supposed to believe he's a black actor, or he's a black vampire who owns a plantation in the South, and has slaves.
Well,
I mean,
you know, at least I have to give them that at least. I mean, there were African American slave owners back in the day.
That's true. It did exist, and a lot of times people, if you bring that up, will deny
And they
it.
put that over.
So,
They overlook that because they don't want to acknowledge that that was a thing.
yeah. So at least they're willing to admit it, I guess.
So, you know what? I might actually have to go and support that on that premise alone. At least they're willing to admit it. Because otherwise it's just CRT and the erasure of history.
Yeah. So... shock and shame her? Why?
Who, what?
I don't know. Mandarin said shock and shame her. I don't know. Shame her. I don't know.
I
what
think he
for.
was being sarcastic.
Oh, because you don't
I'm
like
not...
Interview with the Vampire?
or that.
It's because he said it was his favorite movie and you said you didn't like it.
Sorry, Mandarin. I'm not a fan.
Go watch Django is what I gotta say about that. Django Unchained is a really good movie. I liked it a lot.
I'm not a very big fan of Jamie Foxx.
You don't like Jamie Foxx? Why not?
I don't know how to explain it. I just don't like him very much.
About me? What are you talking about me? Mandarin Ting says it's fine. Now I know that about you / her. I love Interview with the Vampire. I've actually read Interview with the Vampire and the Vampire Lestat. Why are you saying me?
I've finished.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, that's my fault. I think I marked everything, yeah.
You go.
Oh yeah. I love the soundtrack for that, the Vampire Lestat movie. No, it was a super popular movie, but I love the soundtrack for it. How can you not like Jamie Foxx? He makes me feel black. Alright, let's see if I have everything marked here. So... wait. So, Scarlet gets that, and so...
I just don't like him. I don't know. some actors just kind of rub me the wrong way. Like, I can't stand Jack Black in almost anything. If it's a Jack Black film, I won't watch it. Will Ferrell either. I don't like his movies at all.
I like Jack Black. How can you not like Jack Black?
Oh God, I
it took me a minute
can't.
to comprehend that. What's wrong with Jack Black?
I think he's one of the worst over.
It took me a long time to wrap my head around what you were saying. You don't like Jack Black.
No, there's only one movie I like him in, and it was School of Rock. And the
School of
only
Rock
reason
was
I like
not his best
that is
movie.
because of the children. But everything else, I have hated that man in.
Oh, I like Jack Black.
I don't at all. Like, I can't stand him. I mean, maybe part of the reason is because I was working at Movie Gallery when his Nacho Libre came out, and I had to watch
Nacho
that.
Libre was really bad.
And I had to watch. Okay, I had to watch the trailer to that multiple times a day, every single day that I worked for a month.
Oh.
A month. We're talking at least 5 times a day because I worked like 4 to 5 hour shifts at that time, and I worked 5 days a week. So I had to put up with that, and it drove me up the wall.
Yeah, I can kind of see your point with Nacho Libre. That's a pretty terrible movie. I agree with that. I don't like it. Sorry,
here's
Mandarin. I don't like it.
Here's the thing, and this is I think why I don't like those movies. To a limited degree, I can enjoy movies with really stupid humor. Like Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, The Waterboy. Those I like. But the vast majority of the really stupid comedy humor where people embarrass themselves, I don't like those because I'm a very empathetic person and I feel the shame that those people ought to be feeling because they're so stupid.
Can you repeat that last sentence? I'm sorry. It's getting late. I didn't comprehend anything you said.
Okay, I said I am a very empathetic person where I will feel the shame that these idiotic, moronic, stupid characters ought to be feeling over their own actions.
Oh, you feel shame for them.
I feel shame on their behalf because what real person behaves that stupidly and isn't at least somewhat self-aware that they're that stupid?
Right.
So I'm sitting there watching this and I'm like, oh no, did he really do that? Or oh my god, how could somebody ever do something like that? Blah blah blah, you know. And my head is just going like, arg.
So you have that feeling like when you like overanalyze things that you did like 10 years ago for them while you're watching the movie?
Yes. Yes. That is something that is a real thing. I am a living, walking empath. If somebody with a really bad aura about them walks within 10 feet of me, I can pretty much figure out that somebody's pissed off. But my problem is that I'm so socially inept, I can't figure out what has them upset.
Yeah, well, no, I probably can't relate to that, but I can relate to the socially inept part. I usually just don't realize people are upset.
Well, here's the thing, like, I missed a very big social window when I was a kid because of the bullying that I went through. So I have a hard time reading exactly what facial expressions are what. And I have a hard time telling apart the subtle nuances between different feelings. Are you sad? Are you just upset? Are you a little bit disappointed? I have a hard time depicting
You're
those
stuck in
things.
teenager. You're basically stuck in prepubescent emotional understanding. So, because that's prepubescent, that's why teenagers get, like, so mad. And, well, I guess it'd be pubescent emotional understanding. That's why teenagers have so many fights with their parents, because they misinterpret things. Like, they misinterpret, like, disgust with anger, or they'll interpret shock as anger. And shock and anger, the facial expressions for those are very, very similar. They're some of the harder ones to tell apart. But teenagers tend to be really bad at interpreting those. And that's why they have so many fights with their parents during those periods of times.
In my formative years, I spent so much of my time hiding from people. I didn't socialize. Most of my childhood, when I went to grade school, most of my childhood was me hanging out underneath the on-ramp to one of the buildings among spider webs. Let that sink in. I'm terrified of spiders, and I would have still rather hung out with the spiders than the other kids my own age.
Oh, I'm sure hormones have something to do with it too, Mandarin. I'm just saying, I actually did a lot of research on this, and understanding micro expressions is something that teenagers are especially bad at. In fact, children are very good at it, but pubescent teens are very bad at it. I'm sure hormones.
I'm very bad at it. I'm very bad at it. I'm pretty sure that on some level, if I were to take like some kind of autism test today, I probably would fail. And the problem is, I don't even think I'm really autistic as far as birth would go. But because of the social windows that I missed and the lack of learning that I had, a lack of friends and social experiences and whatever, yeah.
I have a lot of the same problems, even though I had a lot of siblings. I was the oldest, so I spent the most time, like, without siblings. And you're an only child, right? So...
Yeah.
But also, I was bullied by my younger siblings, because there were 5 of them, and they all decided to bully up on me. I don't know why. Well, I know why, because my sister is a sociopath, and she was really good at controlling and manipulating people. But because of that, I missed a lot of my, like, social learning and, like, development as a child.
Yeah, and I think if you miss that specific window of you can never get it back fully. There was a study done on a girl who was raised like a wolf, like a dog, like a pet, and despite the fact that she could learn maybe a couple words here or there, she never could fully learn how to socialize and talk to people. She could only basically pass along messages like hungry, thirsty, gotta go potty, stuff like that. She just never developed because she missed those crucial windows. And I'm pretty certain that is exactly what happened to me on some obviously much lesser degree. But I have worked so hard for the last 20 years to figure some of this stuff out, and it still confounds me that I can feel that something is off with somebody, but I can't tell the subtle nuances on what exactly that is based on tone of voice, facial expression, or whatever. So I'm an empath with a pubescent teenager's understanding of subtle nuances in fucking emotion. I feel like a wrecking ball someday.
Yeah,
And this is the reason why I've told you in a different conversation that I sometimes apologize if I even thought that I've upset somebody that I care about. And it doesn't help that in the last few years, I've lost a lot of friends. I think Mandarin knows what I'm talking about here. I know some of these, I know my husband knows what I'm talking about, but after starting to stream, I was close with a few people, and things went very wrong for our friendship. I was gaslit in a lot of that, and I know I lost crucial development, and I started second guessing myself a lot more as a result. I was a mess and didn't come out of my room for practically a week after that happened. And this was after I met you, Halo.
Right. Yeah, I kind of wonder where you disappeared to, because you disappeared for a while.
That would be
So-
why.
Yeah, man, my sister's like, I mean, she's probably diagnosed. I know she's seeing a therapist, but she's like borderline personality disorder, like, and everyone in my family capitulated to her. I just told the story earlier. She just broke my Game Boy Advance because, for no reason, I guess she was jealous or something. So, yeah, sometimes you need to go full hermit. So...
Oh, I went full hermit for a little while. I stopped completely streaming because of that. I did disappear because of that. Like, they were 3 of my moderators on my channel. And I'm just like, I don't know who to turn to. I don't know who to trust. I clearly can't trust them to be my moderators. So, what do I do?
Yeah, that's a problem with streaming, because you think you're getting along with people and you make them moderators, and then as soon as you make them moderators, they'll start misbehaving. It's really bizarre and weird.
Yeah, I lost a few people of that, and I went into damage control. I talked to everybody that I thought might support me on that one. And I locked everything down for a while. And things just, and it was like every time I tried to maybe, make a comeback, something else was going on. Like, I tried to come back to D-Live. I didn't want to stream to YouTube. I went to D-Live and I started streaming Horizon Zero Dawn, and right after, like, within a couple of weeks or something of starting to stream there, I immediately started having problems with one of my ferrets because he was sick with a cancer, and it was so bad that I had to take opposite sleeping schedules from Revo so that the 2 of us could make sure this ferret was eating every 2 hours because of it. And he was having micro seizures. So that had its own set of complications. And then he ended up passing away in October of that year. And then we just started having other problems along the way. We had to... that next year we had to trade in one of our cars because when I got my job back, the car compressor exploded. So we had car problems. Then my dog died of cancer. Then we had continuous car problems throughout the summer, and I was still trying to work around these car problems. Then the HOA decided it was time for us to paint our house. So it was like every single time I thought maybe I might come back and stream, something else was going on. And when you're really that stressed, who the hell wants to stream?
Yeah. No, I mean, well, and you kind of seen it, I think. Like, this year's been really hard on me, and I think you can see it in the numbers of my stream. Like, my numbers of my stream have gone way down. Like, not nearly as many people watching. So, Tuesday night's the best night, and that's because I'm playing, like, multiplayer games with you, and, like, I think it puts me in a little bit better mood than just playing things on my own. So, it does kind of make you think, well, like, is this even, like, a good use of time? So, it's hard to, sometimes when you're streaming, you have to get on and, like, pretend to be happy when you're really in a bad mood, because who wants to watch someone stream in a bad mood?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, your son's dog got passed last week? I'm sorry. How old was he? Oh, that's so sweet. Reassured him that the time he had on Earth was best with you. Oh, that's sweet. Your son was only 10 months and he lost his 8-month-old dog?
Wow,
Holy
that's a young
crap!
dog.
That's terrible. I'm so sorry. That's so sad. How did that happen? Did you lose a beagle when you were a kid? Oh, he's 10 years old. Still, his poor dog only lived 8 months. Did it get sick or something? Or did it get ran over? Yeah, so that's why it's like, well, I was like, well, that doesn't make sense, but maybe you just told him anyways, even though he doesn't understand what's going on. I'm not gonna say anything about that, so.
Dog had a heart attack at 8 months old?
What? He must have, was he a purebred?
Had to have had some kind of heart disease.
Wow. Sorry, that's sad, it's terrible. Oh, how the pet dies changes. Really? Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, but honestly, to me, I think mutts have actually had a lot longer lives than some of the purebred dogs, because some of the purebred dogs have purebred genes that have their own
kind of
problems.
inbred. Yeah.
Like if you take Great Dane, for example, certain colorations of them have a higher rate of having deaf dogs. Blue-eyed Great Danes tend to either be near blind or deaf, because of their breeding. Take ferrets, for example. I know this is not dogs, but this is closely related in a way. If you breed ferrets and you get what we call a panda, which is like a colored body but a whitish head, right? Or if you get a ferret that has a stripe on their head, we call them a blaze. Or a ferret that's dark-eyed white. Any of these 3 types of ferrets come with a very high risk of neural crest syndrome. Neural crest syndrome can cause deafness in them and almost like a mental retardation in them, okay? And it's all genetically linked to their fur color patterns. And about 75% of ferrets with neural crest syndrome are about deaf. Out of my 6 ferrets, 3 of them have neural crest syndrome. And 2 out of my 3 ferrets that have neural crest syndrome are deaf. So that sticks to the pattern. So what it boils down to is a lot of defects are linked to breed. If you look at the pug, French bulldog, just English bulldog, Boston Terrier, because they are bred to have such short snouts, they are known to have breathing problems.
Right.
So when you have animals that have another problem is with Great Danes, okay? A lot of times they are prone to what we call hip dysplasia. Another thing that they're prone to is a stomach condition called bloat.
Oh yeah, I've heard about dogs dying of bloat.
Huh?
I've heard of dogs dying of bloat before. I've never seen it, but I've heard of it.
It's a horrible thing. Do you know what bloat is?
Is it like their stomach swells up for some reason?
It swells up because it actually turns in their body. Thus, the esophageal, or the part of the intestines that attach to the stomach, they get twisted around. Like, think of twisting a twist tie.
Ugh.
So the air gets trapped in the stomach because it can't go through the intestines. It can't come back out the esophagus. So their stomach starts bloating up because nothing can come in and nothing can go out.
Oh, wow. Oh, by the way,
so when
just a random thing, I was just looking through Steam. Tell Yori that Uno is only 89 cents. So she might want to go ahead and buy it now, so when she gets a PC, we can play it together. So
I'll have to do that.
It's 89 cents right now.
Who are we waiting for?
I don't know. I thought I was waiting on you, so, cause... Oh, there we are, intern. It didn't show me the intern thing until just now. I don't know why. It's like your farts go inside. Ugh. That's horrible. Yeah, bloat sounds pretty terrible. So,
at least when they go in and fix it, like, my mom had a Great Dane, and he did get bloat. So they went and surgically fixed it. What they do is they will reposition the stomach, and then they'll pin it in a way that it can't do it again.
well, that's good. They can fix it so it doesn't happen again.
Like pinning it up to something else. They can pin it in place so it can't twist again.
I know, that was rude to me, wasn't it, Mandarin? Yeah.
No, Great Danes are not Beethoven. That would be a Saint Bernard. Great Dane would be like Marmaduke or Scooby-Doo. Or if you like older movies, The Ugly Dachshund.
You're glad you're not a doctor. Yeah.
Halo, have you ever heard of The Ugly Dachshund?
The Ugly Dachshund, no, I don't think so. I remember Beethoven, but I don't remember The Ugly Dachshund, no.
The Ugly Dachshund was like a 1960s movie, where this one puppy was born and its mom died or something, and it needed to have like a wet nurse. And this family had a dachshund that had just had puppies, and she was providing too much milk. So they paired this little Great Dane baby with a dachshund to nurse from.
Oh, wow. Will they do that? Will they take care of other breeds of dogs? I mean, I guess they will, because
Yeah.
sometimes the breed of dog that they have is probably not even the breed of dog that they are. So.
Yeah, it was successful in that one, and then of course they were raising a Great Dane puppy that was incredibly clumsy. So
Cute. There are a lot of dog movies in the 90s now I think about it. I mean, I guess through the 80s and the 90s. Like, there's the one about the cat and the dog. What we were talking about it the other day, Althea.
Milo and Otis.
Milo and Otis. Great movie. Kind of disturbing watching it as an adult. Now that I understand that they are like really putting cats and dogs together with bears. And then there was the one about was the basketball one about the dog who plays basketball.
Airbud.
Airbud.
There was also an old movie called The Bear that depicted a bear cub that got separated from its mom and then got adopted by a male bear cub only after the cub saved the bear from some malady or some shit. I can't remember the details, but that was really old.
I don't think I've heard of that one. A Dog's
Homeward
Way
Bound,
Home, that's
Mandarin,
new. Homeward Bound,
Mandarin
yeah.
Tang. Homeward Bound was actually based on the original The Incredible Journey from the 60s.
So Homeward Bound, The Incredible Journey. So The Incredible Journey is. I remember Homeward Bound.
And that one had a sequel. But the original one had very similar looking animals. Instead of an American Bulldog, you had a Bull Terrier. Similar in name, similar in color that these dogs were, but still a very different breed of dog. Instead of a Golden Retriever, you had a Yellow Lab. And instead of a Himalayan, you had a straight up Siamese.
Yeah. I remember the original one. I remember the original Incredible Journey.
The animals didn't talk, but you had a...
That was the one I was thinking about where they put the... That was the one not Milo and Otis. That was the one I was thinking about where they put the cat with the dog. And the dog
dogs.
with the bear. They lock them in the shed with the bears. And it's like, they really did that. They really put this cat and dog in a shed with bears.
Yeah, but they probably just had them all trained.
I hope so. So... A lot of people think that movie was kind of like animal cruelty.
We are Siamese, if you please. Sorry, I had to sing it when Tang put it in there.
Yeah, so that's the one I was thinking about. I liked that movie a lot when I was a kid. Did I hit continue? I think I hit continue. What is the moral? I thought Incredible Journey was a really good movie. Camera angles and instances. I hope so.
I liked Iron Will. Anybody see that one?
I don't remember that one.
It
Like
was-
I said,
it
they
was
all
a-
kind of like merged together in my head because there's so many of them. No, I've never seen this one.
There was also White Fang.
Oh, is it my turn? White Fang. No, I don't remember White Fang.
Iron Will was... Okay, think Balto, but live action and predating Balto.
Mm-hmm.
With Kevin Spacey in it. As a reporter. It was about one of the long dog sled trails and this young boy's journey to get through it from point A to the winner. Think prior to... What was that movie? There was a very similar movie with Viggo Mortensen in it. The horse racing movie. Hidalgo. But Iron Will predated that one, and it was kind of the same story. really.
Hmm.
Only without the infidels.
I think I was gonna actually watch that in my social studies class. Huh. I think I'm quite ready to do a final accusation here yet.
No, this one's been kind of a cluster of everything but the stuff that I need.
I know, right?
Like,
It's
nothing
like
is helpful.
No, I know.
Even I am struggling trying to come up with something.
Yeah, it's been kind of a cluster. Yeah, there are a lot of movies about dogs in the 90s.
And older. We were talking Old Yeller, Where the
That's
Red
true.
Fern Grows.
Did you ever read that book, Where the Red Fern Grows? Oh my god, the book
No.
is so good.
It's
So
too
good.
sad for me.
It is really sad, but oh my god, the book is so good.
I
But
can't.
Yeah, it's really sad.
I read books to escape that, not to cry. I'm not doubting that the book is good, but I wouldn't be able to enjoy it because if I'm crying by the end, I'm not enjoying it. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Yep.
And at this point, everybody's just hitting me up for shit right now on this game. I am learning nothing because everybody's hitting me up.
It's annoying, isn't it? I don't think I've had to give cards to anybody yet. Maybe once. Once or twice.
We'll see.
Balto, I forgot about Balto. Balto's another one, came out in 1995. The Call of the Wild came out in 1972. There's a remake of The Call of the Wild, wasn't there?
Don't know.
Should have been paying more attention to what was going on here.
It's a 1980s B movie with dogs that basically every dog in this town killed everybody. They went crazy and killed everyone. Forgot what it's called.
There was a White Thing too, apparently, in 1994.
There was a movie called Charlie the Lion in 1969.
Never heard of it.
And then there, of course, was Born Free.
Born free.
That was 1966.
Everyone forgetting Cujo.
Oh yeah, Cujo, of course. How can you
That's a
forget
horror
Cujo?
movie.
It's still a movie about a dog.
No.
I like Cujo.
No.
That one with the what's his face? I think it's called Dog. It's just called Dog.
Don't know.
The 90s and 80s and 90s were a great time for movies. I gotta admit, the boomers have done a much better job than the Gen Xers and millennials with the entertainment. I got especially music. Like most of the really good music is boomer music. It's boomers. David Bowie, The Cure, all boomers.
Hold on a second.
What you doing?
Checking my facts in my sheet.
Don't do that.
I've got to do that, otherwise I won't win.
No, you don't need to win.
But it's my thing.
What just happened?
I don't know.
Did it not go through white and mustard?
I'm
No,
done.
it
I'm
didn't go
submitting.
through mustard. It went after Plum and got stuck between Plum and me.
Okay, I'm not crazy then. Yeah,
Was
because
this
when
game
we first
recently
got it,
updated?
it went to me, and then went to Plum, and then just like, yeah, I got stuck on you.
I'm wondering if it isn't actually, let's say, Michael or Yori earlier. Maybe the servers are having problems tonight.
Something's going on. What if you leave? Will it continue with the AI? Because they got stuck on you. Dang
I'm
it.
the host.
Oh, right. If you leave us over, I guess. I think we might have to just call it a night here. Alright. Do you want to call it a night and I'll tell you what I know for sure?
Tonight was kind of a massive fail, wasn't
It
it?
was. It was. It's just-
At least it was a fun fail. We had fun failing.
Yeah, we had fun failing, but yeah, it was a total fail. But maybe we can figure out who it was, because I have one piece of information that's useful. Maybe if we all combine our powers, we can figure out who it was. Wait, is Scarlet the AI? How has it felt? Because we only finished one game, we played like 5. We only got one, we played like 5 games, only got through one combined. With our estrogen combined. Don't forget Reva's in here too. So... maybe he has enough estrogen to contribute. Men have a little bit. Where'd everybody go? Everybody just muted on me. It's not what games you play, Halo, it's how we play? Or who we play with?
Well, we've played. This is our 5th game. We played with Michael the first 2 games, and he froze for both. Then we finished the 3rd one with me winning, and then the 4th one, we couldn't figure out what happened. So we're just figuring that it probably froze, like what it's doing now. And then the 5th game, which is this one, Yori did freeze up. She left, and it continued. And now the entire game is frozen up.
Let's see if we can find Cluedo. Do they have release notes? Let's see if they did a release recently.
So, I know who did it. I just don't
Okay,
have
I know
it.
who did it as well, so that's not useful.
Do you know what weapon?
Well, I can tell you which ones I can rule out. I can rule out the pickaxe, the dagger, and the anka. That probably doesn't tell you much. It's the first three.
The first three?
Mm-hmm.
Then it's the whip.
How do you know it's the whip?
Because I can rule out the last one, and I have this the fourth one down.
Oh, okay.
So for me, it's the second one from the bottom.
Okay, so if it's the second one from the bottom, then it's the pistol for me. And then the rooms, I can rule out the first two and the 3, 4, 5, 6 one.
The sixth one isn't? Ow. Okay, so you said you could rule out which ones?
The first two, and then the fourth one, like if you count up from the bottom, the fourth one.
I can rule out the third one down and the fourth one down.
So that leaves...
The last three and the fifth one up.
The game froze up again, Kirby. It just like the AI, so the AI went and it checked against me and it checked against Mr. Plum and then it just stopped. It didn't check against Althea, it didn't check against Mustard. It just stopped there. So we're trying to figure out who it is. We know it's white. And then we know it was the scepter or the whip in her case. It was this one. Or no, the pistol or the whip.
I trust that you guys know. Yeah, I trust that you guys know about this. I'm like, I have one check mark. That's all I got.
Well, you know what? Like I said, maybe tonight was a massive fail, but it was fun failing. So...
It looks like the last update was on October 12th. It was after we played last, so...
Maybe.
Yeah, the weapon's a pistol, we figured that out. We know it's just white, we just never figured out the room. So we know it's not... We know it's probably one of these three, or the temple. So the temple, the market, the tent, or the bomb. But we don't know which one. The weapon is the hand. Why is that not an option? That'd be a great weapon to have in Clue. They did it with their hands. With bare hands. Why is that not an option? Be awesome.
I got a November 18 topic. I went to discussions on Steam.
Okay.
This person says, is the game buggy, laggy, or is it just me? I've been having several recurring issues when playing multiplayer with the game lately. He says, often when I click to join a multiplayer game after choosing a map, the screen will flash and return to map selection. When I select the map again, and the game will connect to a lobby and never find a lobby. When this happens, I have to close the game and open it again before I find the lobby. That did not happen to us, but these two, these are the more interesting. Sometimes in character selection, it'll say waiting for opponent where my name should be, and I'm unable to select a character, and the game will start and my character is randomly selected.
Oh yeah, that happened.
We didn't get that far. We didn't get that far because I didn't click to start the game on you guys. I waited for you guys to back out and then come back in.
Yeah, that definitely happened to both me and Revo. It's working again because I left, so it must have something to do with me.
I closed the game. I have no idea.
Oh, so it's one of us, because he said it's working again, but we left. So you're just playing by yourself, Kirby. Me and Althea left.
So, and then here's the third one. And this one is the one that's most important to me. Several instances the game will freeze. It seems like maybe a player is taking too long time to move, but sometimes the freezes last longer than the timer would normally allow. This can happen before a card is revealed or before another character rolls the dice. Yeah, it happened right. I was supposed to reveal the 6-shooter to Kirby. Or to you. To you. I was going to reveal the weapon that you chose, Halo.
Right.
And it didn't allow me to happen to do that because it froze right before I could do that. So it says this can happen before or after a card is revealed or before another player rolls a dice.
I guess it was my fault, as Mandarin put it. So that sucks because what other game was I playing? Monopoly. Monopoly had the same thing. Like, it worked great for years, and Ubisoft kept updating it. But because they weren't like selling a whole lot of it anymore, they weren't like really committed to making it good. So they kept updating it until it just was basically unplayable. I hope that doesn't happen with this.
So, Timmering says game freezes mid-game. So this is happening to other people as well right now.
That's a shame because it worked fine before. Hang tight, I'm gonna solve the case that you didn't see. Okay, you go ahead and solve it then. Kirby's gonna beat it. He wants us to hang tight so we can know who it was. I think we figured out most of it though. Except for the place. The place is... Why is the location always the hardest one to figure out?
Another person that has the freezing game here on the 22nd of October. October 28th, bug will freeze if Matrix is fully completed. Yeah, a lot of people are having freezing issues.
Kirby took 15 minutes to reboot the computer. That's like 2 bagels of time. Well, I guess we're done with Clue. That sucks. That's what happened to Monopoly. Monopoly is a really good multiplayer one too. I think this one's better because it's got crossplay. But Monopoly's a lot of fun too, but they broke it.
I got a question for you. Here's the dilemma. Obviously, Yuri has expressed interest in playing Borderlands with us. But you also have Slaterman who's expressed interest in that.
No. That's
And it's only a 4-player game.
Well, Slaterman, I mean, if Yuri comes, Yuri can play. Slaterman's like rarely ever here, so I'd be surprised if he actually shows up to play. He might. See, we didn't have, yeah, Bobby. We didn't have 4 people when we first started talking about playing. So I was like, sure, Bobby, sure, Slenderman can play if he wants. But, I don't know, we might have to, like, alternate them out week by week or something. I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. Flip a coin?
The only problem is if we try to do alternate, somebody would be very much behind because that's a leveling up RPG.
Oh. I wonder who needs it to... Who needs it to level up? Yeah. I don't know. We'll figure that out. I mean, I have a feeling. I mean, just my feeling. But Slaterman, like, comes in and says hi every now and then and leaves. I have a feeling he might be more unreliable, so, I think probably if Yori's okay with staying up that late, that we could, on Tuesday nights, we'd probably just do Yori, because,
Yori's reliable. She said she has no reason to stay up that late normally. So if she has a reason to stay up that late, she will. She's always been reliable about playing that game with me. Shit, I got her into Borderlands in the first place. And I created a monster with that one.
Because I'm high rank? I've never played Borderlands, so I'm definitely not high rank.
I played to the point where I have actually on the Xbox 360, I have every single freaking achievement for that game.
Nice.
Something I've never still managed to complete with Resident Evil 5. I want to point that out.
That's unbelievable you haven't done that with Resident Evil 5. It says
Some of
White
them are
killed
hard.
Mr. Bodhi with a pistol in the temple.
Huh.
I don't know who Mr. Bodhi is. What color is that, Kirby? What do you have to say for yourself, Althea? Killing Mr. Bodhi with a pistol.
Die, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm a ghost. I can do whatever I want. My character was a ghost. I was gonna say something, but it completely escaped my mind.
We were talking about how many achievements you got in Borderlands.
Well, if you recall, I only got those achievements in Resident Evil 5. Some of the achievements are like almost impossible. It took me forever to get the rotting egg one, and I'm still pissed that my footage didn't properly catch
I'm
it.
sorry. That was just pure luck to having to shoot that thing and not kill it, so you could throw the rotten egg on it.
And it died, and I get the rotten egg achievement, and you heard me just busting with glee at that. And I hit the record button, and it's a black screen.
Oh, that sucks. I
I'm
wonder
so
why.
mad.
That really sucks.
I think Assassin's Creed Syndicate did that though, because like I tried it a few times. Anytime I did it after I played Assassin's Creed Syndicate, every other game that I did that to, that I did a recording of, black screen. I had to restart my computer to get my freaking game capture
weird.
set up to capture the game properly again.
I wonder why. It's weird.
I don't know, but Assassin's Creed screwed me even after I wasn't playing it anymore. I'm flipping at the bird right now.
Yeah, but what color is Mr. Body?
Mr. Body was Tim Curry.
Oh, he's the victim in oh, okay.
No, he was the actual,
Tim Curry character. Yeah, I gotcha.
he wasn't the victim though.
Yeah, I guess
He was the
in our
blackmailer.
game. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna call it a night, but thanks for playing with me. Sorry that we had problems with Cluedo.
Hey, we had fun.
Yeah.
We only just got to finish one game. The rest of it was just fun.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we'll watch out. I'll keep an eye out for updates. Maybe once they update it, they'll fix it.
Yeah, we'll wait to start to actually play Borderlands until Yuri has the computer then.
Yeah.
Maybe we can find something else. We can talk about what other games we can play in the
Yeah,
meantime.
maybe we can play. Let me. Are
Like
you watching
Among
the
Us?
stream? Oh yeah, we can do Among Us. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
It's gonna say. You've never played any of the Dark Pictures anthology, have you?
Never even heard of it.
Oh man, it's great. Let me share my screen real quick. Yeah, you've never seen the Dark Pictures anthology? It's like horror games, but they're like 2-player, so they're cooperative. Like I have Man of Medan, Little Hope, and House of Ashes on Steam. And Devil in Me's the newest one. We close out Steam.
Another
So-
game we could kind of do is I don't know if you've ever played I think is Baldur's Gate a multiplayer?
I think so. Let's see. Um,
Cross-platform multiplayer.
uh, yeah, I think Baldur's Gate is multiplayer. I've always wanted to play Baldur's Gate too. I've never played it.
I have Baldur's Gate the Enhanced Edition.
Is that Baldur's Gate 2?
I also have Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition, but I've
Oh.
never played the first one.
Oh, okay. Oh, you never played them. I've always heard Baldur's Gate was really good, but I've never played it. I didn't know it had multiplayer. That's right, it does, doesn't it? Because it has like couch co-op when it originally came out. On like consoles, couch co-op. Let's see. No, it says single player. Oh, cross-platform multiplayer. So it is it has single player.
Says
and
you can team up with 5 friends either online or via LAN.
Oh, that's cool.
You can have up to 5 people playing Baldur's Gate.
Oh, nice. They've got like a whole Dungeons and Dragons collection on sale for like $50 right now. They got Baldur's Gate 2, and Baldur's Gate Siege of Dragonspear on sale for 50% off. And then Baldur's Gate, its Enhanced Edition is just $5.99. Hey Zion, what are we doing up so late? Oh, struggling with Cluedo. What are you doing up so late? I might buy these, because I wouldn't mind playing Baldur's Gate. It never even occurred to me.
Getting the game.
Huh?
I'm gonna look into getting the game.
Baldur's Gate.
Are you gonna look into getting it? Cool. Yeah, it's on sale, so.
Ooh.
Yeah, let me pull it up on the streams.
Let's look at Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, they have like this Dungeons and Dragons collection. Let's see if I can share it on screen. That's like 50. It's like it's a bunch of games, a bunch of Dungeons and Dragon games bundled together for like $47. Includes all the Baldur Gate games. Midnight P.
Yes.
Enhanced edition?
It's 3 a.m. It's not 3 a.m. What are you talking about? I'm sorry. He had to get up and pee like an hour before he had to get up for work. It's not 3 a.m. though. Oh, it's 3 a.m. for you. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, that might be worth getting. We, oops. Ah, I see what happened. Let me see. Let me play this The Devil in Me trailer. It looks pretty cool. This is only
Welcome to the
two-player,
hotel
though.
that puts
Boulder
you
Gate might be better.
first.
This is playing 5 people.
A place to let go and immerse yourself into luxury. Around every corner, we're here to make this your perfect stay. Because good service is
I mean,
our
have you played the
purpose.
first one
And
yet?
once you try our hospitality, well, you'll be hooked. There's something for everyone. Create new memories,
Halo.
stories, and experiences.
Have you played the first Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition?
No, I've never played Baldur's Gate.
That would be good for us to try.
Your breath away.
Yeah, I've always
You
heard it was
deserve
really
it.
good.
Please don't. Because we believe in looking after oneself. Why not treat yourself to a facial? Turn up the heat at the sauna.
Well, then we'll let you
Or
end the stream because I
finally
think
get
it's
that
late
long
even
night's
for
rest.
poor Revo over here.
Yeah, it's getting
You
pretty
came to
late
find
for me,
yourself.
too. Pretty tired.
But you found
I'm
us.
gonna get the 7. It's $5.99, so I'm gonna get that one now.
Yeah, I would get that at least. So,
Hey, now I have a reason to play Baldur's Gate.
hey. All right. I guess we're gonna end it here. Thanks for playing with me, guys. Have a good night.
Have a good night. Sorry it was such a failure.
It's okay. We had fun.
Yeah, we did.
All right. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, how are the cute pets? So they've been a mess today. They've been throwing up all over the house. I don't know what they ate that made them sick, but they've been sick all over the house today. So that's been super fun. So, just the joys of pet ownership. Alright. Well, I'm gonna finish watching this real quick, and then I guess I'm gonna call it a night. Let's see. Can I get it back up? Where'd it go? I guess I closed it. Never mind. I guess I won't watch it. Sound like cats. Yep, that's what cats do. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I'll be back tomorrow night around 9 p.m. to play some, what am I gonna play tomorrow? God of War, probably. I'm just gonna stick in with God of War because, it's a really difficult game. And I worry if I switch between too many different games while I'm playing it, I'm going to, not be good at it. And it will be harder to play. So I figured it would be best to just stick to the one game for now, except for on Tuesday nights when it's multiplayer night. Alright, have a good night.